Stop creating from pressure and start building from your true values. Welcome or welcome back. This video is for you if you're an entrepreneur, a creative, content creator, career professional trying to build an abundant life through your skills, your talents, your gifts, your expertise, your knowledge, your pleasure, your ease without self-abandoning. Without further ado, let's get into today's transmission. Pressure is not a requirement for success. Pressure is not a requirement for your success. It's a symptom of misalignment. When you create from pressure, you abandon yourself. And abandonment always costs more than rest. Many creators confuse urgency with importance. They confuse force with commitment. They confuse burnout with ambition. But abundance does not respond to self-betrayal. It responds to your integrity, to values lived, not just spoken. Pressure comes from borrowed expectations, from timelines that were never yours, from metrics that don't measure your fulfillment, from rules that ignore your nervous system. When you build from pressure, your work feels heavy. Trust me, I can attest to that. Your content feels performative, your offers feel draining, and consistency feels like punishment. That is not discipline. That is disconnection. Values are different. Your values as a person, as a creator, are different. Values anchor you, they steady your decisions, they clarify your priorities. Your values tell you what matters, even when no one is watching. When you create from values, your energy stabilizes, your voice becomes clearer, your message becomes cleaner, your audience feels your truth, and trust forms naturally. Pressure asks, what will work? Values ask, what is right for me? Pressure demands speed. Values honor timing. Pressure chases relevance. Values build resonance. Pressure seeks validation. Values create self-respect. One burns you out, the other builds sustainability. Your values are not limiting you. They are protecting your longevity. They are protecting your creativity. They are protecting your joy. Ease is not laziness. Pleasure is not unproductive. Alignment is not optional. It is the foundation of meaningful success. When your work reflects your values, resistance dissolves. Action becomes cleaner. You stop forcing consistency because devotion replaces discipline. You stop copying strategies because clarity replaces confusion. You stop apologizing for your pace because self-trust replaces shame. Values give you permission to build differently. Values give you permission to build differently, to earn differently, to rest differently, to lead differently. Pressure asks you to override your body. Values invite you to listen. Pressure demands output. Values cultivate impact. Pressure extracts. Values sustain. This is how abundance becomes peaceful. This is how success becomes livable. This is how your work starts feeding you back. Instead of draining you, you were never meant to create from survival. You were meant to create from your truth, from devotion, from alignment, from what matters most to you. When values lead, pressure dissolves. When alignment leads, abundance follows. When you stop forcing, you start receiving. Build from your values and let your work finally feel like home. Build from your values and let your work finally feel like home. I will die on that hill, on the hill of creating from a place of alignment, from a place of pleasure, creating from a place of agreement, a place of harmony, because a lot of creators are working against themselves. A lot of entrepreneurs, professionals, whoever because I have been in that position, and I am at a point where I am no longer interested in pursuing or committing myself to ventures or activities that are not feeding me, that are not feeding my soul, that are not feeding my spirit, that don't allow my body to flow naturally, that works against my natural rhythm, my system, that upsets my nervous system. I am no longer working that way. And because I don't work that way anymore, my creations have become effortless, not because I still don't do what I need to do at the back end, but because I am much more in tune with my body. I am in tune with my spirit, with my soul, what my soul wants to create. So, my encouragement to you today is to follow the path of least resistance. If you've been wanting to create content and for some reasons you just don't want to do it, or because of some blockages that we can't begin to go into now, that's a separate video. Just take a deep breath like I just did and start. Take a baby step. Start it messy. Start it whichever way works for you. I am reading from my phone. These are my transmissions written here. This is my script written here. I have tried to do prompts, to read from my prompts to, it just didn't work. This is the strategy that is working for me now. This is what works for my nervous system right now. And that's exactly what I am doing. So you don't have to get out of alignment in order for you to create what wants to be created, to be witnessed in the way that you are now in the present. Because at the end of the day, we are all evolving. We are all moving from where we are now to where we desire to be. But the actions must be aligned physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, for that abundance to come in. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. And if you want to book a one-on-one clarity session with me, so that we can get into those blockages and start talking about you scaling, creating from a place of joy and alignment. Link to book that one-on-one clarity session will be in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click on the notification button, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay grounded, stay confident, stay abundant, and keep blooming. May you always believe in yourself. I love you and I am rooting for you. Bye. Mwah.